Welcome to my channel. Our closest cousins are chatterboxes. In the forests of West Africa, there are these trees, weird trees, hollow trunks with their bark scratched off and piles of stones bound at their base. Trees, of course, do not collect rocks, and neither do birds, or elephants, or even the local people who live there. So, how did the stones get inside the tree hollows? Chimpanzees. Using camera traps, scientists have seen 4 different populations of chimps go up these trees and fling rocks the size of their own heads at them. Again and again, the chimps stop by, throw a rock, yell out a little pant-hoot sound, and then they sit and they wait. According to the cameras, the chimps receive nothing from the behavior. That is, it's not as if the act of chucking rocks at the tree knocks down some juicy fruit or opens up a honeybee hive. Nor does the activity, which scientists call accumulative stone throwing, appear to be some fun game that chimps do together. The scientists' best guess is that the chunky echo represents some sort of chimpanzee long-distance communication. What the chimps are saying remains anyone's guess. There's more and more reason to believe our closest cousins in the animal kingdom are capable of communicating complex thoughts and ideas with each other in a way that other animals cannot. Scientists know, for instance, that chimpanzees will call each other over when food is found using a series of pant-hoots, grunts, and barks. Likewise, a loud rah call is a heads up to the rest of the troop that something different, interesting, or dangerous is nearby. And each individual chimpanzee can be seen performing his or her own unique pant-hoot sounds that sets the individual apart from the rest of the group. It's not quite a name, but it's also not far off. Males can be especially expressive, making loud noises and aggressive displays to show who's boss. Typical moves include slapping the ground or trees with their hands, stomping their feet, running around and dragging big branches, and even throwing rocks. Gestures are also incredibly important for the primates. When a mother chimp raises her hind foot, it seems to tell her baby that it's fine to hop on for a piggyback ride. And when another chimp gets too close, a little push with the back of the hand signals that he or she wants some space. Chimps can also be seen repeatedly tearing leaves into strips with their teeth, almost like a person nervously chewing on a pencil. And this is thought to be an invitation to flirt. Maybe even more interestingly, another study, there are a lot of people studying chimpanzees, found that human toddlers make 52 different gestures to communicate, and 46 of them have also been seen being used by chimpanzees. Perhaps we're even more similar than most of us realize. Eyes are the gateway to the primate soul. When a younger chimpanzee wants to eat something, a more dominant chimp is chowing down upon. The pipsqueak will stare at the food intently. And when a mukak wants to tell another monkey it means no harm, it will stare off into the distance. These are just some of the many ways primates have evolved to use their eyes to talk to one another. Look at your own eyes in the mirror, and you'll notice a large white part of your eyeball. This is called sclera. Most animals do not have the same kind of scleras as we do. Check out the eyes of your pet dog, cat, hamster, lorikeet, or goldfish. See the difference? While it used to be thought that humans were the only primates that developed white scleras, most recent studies have found that most gorillas also have whites in their eyes. Scientists also found that chimps, bonobos, and orangutans all had whiter eyes than we originally thought. Who knows what else we'll find now we know where to look? I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. Bright colors and bioluminescence can be seen from long distances. Loud noises send messages farther still, and chemical signals let animals communicate over vast distances and over longer periods of time. Of course, tactical communication or touching has none of those advantages, but for the animals that practice it, the rewards can be impressive. Chimpanzees spend a lot of their day picking dirt, plant material, dead skin, and even ticks and other parasites off the coats of their friends. And while doing so has obvious advantages for the animal being groomed, everyone likes to feel fresh and clean. The act of grooming can also provide benefits for the one doing the picking. This is because chimps are more likely to share food with members of the group who have recently groomed them. It's as if grooming is looked at as a favor, and one that can be redeemed for yummy treats later. Interestingly, a chimpanzee doesn't have to hope one of its friends will stop by and start combing through its fur. When one of the animals is really itchy, it might sidle up to another member of the troop and offer his arm as if to say, "I wouldn't mind if someone wanted to start grooming me." Similarly, chimps have been seen making long, loud, exaggerated scratches on themselves, almost like an actor in a game of charades. And these pantomimes seem to tell nearby chimps that they would like some grooming time. This is known as referential gesturing, and it's a pretty rare thing to see among non-human animals. Think of it like this. When someone hugs themselves and says, "brr," you know the person is cold, even though they haven't actually said, "I'm cold." Pretty smart for an ape, right?